Guys, it's finally happening. One of the most requested episodes and questions that I get, but I just felt like now is the time for it. بعرف انه كتير منكم يمكن بيحكوا عربي، بس خليكم حنحط ترجمة لانه حلقة كتير مهمة لكم وانتوا كتير تسألوني عنها. وهاي الحلقة اسمها How to be confident. Did you understand what I said in Arabic?
How to be confident.
So guys, I'm sitting here with Lisa. Lisa is amazing. She's been blowing my mind away the past 3 days in Puerto Rico. We're in this mastermind together and she just says every idea she has. She looks confident, acts confident, is confident and so comfortable in her own skin that she just allows us, the girls around her, to feel confident as well. So I want to, first of all, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for that. How are you so confident? Like, what's the secret to being confident? A lot of girls ask that.
Well, from the age that as far back as I can remember, I was not confident. I was the kid, I had the frizzy hair, I had the braces, I even had that big head brace.
Really?
That you'd put around.
I did too, actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah, it hurt. And then talk about something that's going to ruin your confidence as a young girl. And so I just used to get made fun of. My sister was very pretty, my brother was very handsome. And so I felt like literally the ugly duckling. I had zero confidence, but I had an attitude that I would just always keep going. As I got older, I met my husband and he was the first person that encouraged me to feel beautiful on the inside, because it really doesn't matter how pretty you think other people are.
Yeah.
If you look at magazine covers, if you look at all these models and you think, oh my God, they're so beautiful, doesn't matter if they don't feel pretty on the inside.
That's true.
And the truth is, when I would start to ask myself that question, the truth is no. I would rather feel pretty than be pretty. But how do I feel pretty if I'm not pretty? So I felt like it was this vicious cycle.
Wow.
And so what I started to do is saying, okay, what is the worst that can happen? If I put my hair like this and put the braids, what's the worst that can happen? And the answer was nothing. The world's not going to end. But maybe I'm going to feel more like me. Maybe I'm going to feel more like I can express myself. And in the effort of doing one thing, I'm not saying you go straight to doing dramatic hair, but it starts small. And so I said, okay, I'm going to try one thing. And I felt good in it. And it doesn't have to be sexy clothes. It can be anything.
Just something that represents you.
Yeah, an earring. So if you look, I actually wear Wonder Woman earrings. You know, I'm 40 years old and I'm wearing a Wonder Woman earrings.
Yeah.
And a Wonder Woman necklace.
And she has a heart in her hair shape.
Oh yes, and I have a heart.
Oh, that is pretty. And a lot of times you feel so attracted to someone just because they're in peace with themselves and they like who they are. What I want to say as well to every girl out there, that if you're feeling down, do you ever feel down?
Always, and that's what actually not always, but sometimes. And what I was going to say is confidence isn't once you get confident you're done.
Exactly.
It's not like winning an award that now you're finished. It is constant effort, it's constant evaluation of who you are, what you want to be. And confidence also isn't I'm going to walk in a room and own the room. It is how I feel about myself when I'm by myself. And I used to think confidence was dressing and being in a room and I'm gonna speak up. And the truth is, you can do that. You can do that petrified. You actually don't need confidence to walk in a room and speak your mind. You could be scared doing that. But when you're by yourself, do you feel confident in the fact that you're okay, that you're good enough?
Oof, this is so strong. How do I feel when I'm by myself? Well, you know what's the issue though? Why sometimes when we go out in society we feel this anxiety? Because we don't sit with ourselves anymore.
100%.
When we are alone to the room, we open our phone and we see what people on Instagram are judging us. What are they saying? How many likes did I get? What are the comments saying today? And it's very important to sit with yourself and think deep.
Because if you don't, what's going to happen? You feel confident, you pick up your phone, you look at a horrible comment or someone that's been mean to you, and all of a sudden, your confidence plummets.
Yes.
But if you're good within yourself and you have the confidence within yourself and someone writes a negative comment on your page, I can honestly say, thank you for your feedback. Clearly I'm not for you, but I'm not going to change. Because I have to reinforce that in myself that I'm good enough. I'm good enough. And if you let somebody else influence you, then you're telling yourself someone else has the right to tell you whether you're good enough or not. Don't give that power to someone else.
For me, one of the biggest examples of confidence and being in your shoes and peaceful is Alicia Keys. She goes to the Grammy without makeup. She's so confident. She doesn't wear these expensive, super crazy brands, what I see from her social. She's just in peace. But my real question is now, Lisa, how do you get that peace?
How do you get that peace? Ooh,
it's a big question, huh?
Yeah, it's a constant evolution. I don't think, like with confidence, it's never just going to be one time and then you're done.
Yeah.
I think it becomes repeating positive things to yourself. You're good enough as you are, even though I want to grow. So it's like these two things. I'm good enough as is, but I always want to get better.
Yeah.
I can't change my negative voice. I've tried to. I can't. I've tried to use a remote control to mute it. I just can't. I think most people, most women have a negative voice.
Yeah.
So I've tried to stop that. I've realized I can't. So now what I do is I greet my negative voice like a friend.
Oh.
So if my negative voice is saying, Lisa, you look terrible today.
Yeah.
I will say to it, thank you for coming, thank you for telling me, I'm going to ignore you in a way.
No way.
And having that almost confidence to tell your negative voice to get lost, then I start to play with it, thank you, friend.
Hey.
Because if the negative voice comes in and you have that fear, it's going to affect you.
It's a fight, and that's where the anxiety comes from, and people feel it.
But now imagine that negative voice is like, you're my friend.
Hey, negative voice,
what's up, my friend? Welcome to the party. Not going to listen to you.
Bye-bye.
Exactly.
Say مع السلامة. مع السلامة.
Masalama.
Yeah, exactly. And I think one of the things that help with this inner peace is compassion and love. So replacing the feelings and thoughts of judgment with compassion and love for others. And it's a part of believing in God when you love yourself. Because He created you. It's like He gave you that gift, and if someone gives you a gift, imagine if someone gives you a gift and you're like, I don't like that gift. It's impolite. Right?
Yeah.
So God created us the way we are for what suits me. I even have a super, super, super beautiful sister that since I was young, everybody would ask me, a 6-year-old girl, why are you not as beautiful as her? How is she your sister? How did you not get green eyes like her? I know you're just 6-year-old. I'm like, guys, ask God. I didn't create myself. But for some reason, it didn't affect my confidence much. But right now, my biggest beauty is being myself. That's my understanding of beauty, being myself. Because the moment I don't like myself, I don't like people that look like me, or I don't approve of other people's differences. So I have to approve of myself to invite other people also.
There are certain things that people aren't good at.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are going to be horrible and mean and tell you you're not good at that. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
You're stupid. You're not good enough.
Yeah.
And so what I do now is if someone says to me, you're not good at that, and I'm like, thank you. I'm not good at that yet. Because it is in my control to either get good at it. And using that word yet gives me the power to believe I am capable of anything. You're not a good friend. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I'm not a good friend. I may not be a good friend yet, but tell me how I can get better. And to me, it is the belief that you can. Because if you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you can't. Right? It goes down to the belief. If you believe you're pretty, you're going to embody it.
Yes.
If you believe that you're good enough, you're going to embody it.
Definitely. It's like kids, when you tell them you're a good dancer, they'll just keep dancing.
Yes.
We all have an inner child. No matter what we tell ourselves, we're good at something or we're bad at something, we darkly embody it, I don't know who told me that our heads are like Google. Any question you ask your head, it will give you the answer. Why am I ugly? Because your nose is big, because you're blah, 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 blah. Why am I good at math? And then your brain will start bringing things. It's very important how we talk about ourselves as well, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think the voice in your head is everything.
Is everything.
Yeah. What are the things right now, once you've stopped watching this, that you can go and do yourself? Because ultimately, motivation lasts for maybe an hour, right? You might watch this and go, yes, I'm going to do it because those women are amazing.
Yeah.
But when you're alone by yourself, how do you feel? What are you going to use? So I posted this as a tips of this. Go back, remind yourself every day, put it on your wall if you have to. Do not fall into comparison trap.
Yes.
We look at other people and we think, oh my God, she's so pretty, so that makes you feel badly about yourself. The second you start comparing yourself to other people, it's over.
Imagine if all the fruits were apples. We want some apple, orange, watermelon, different shapes, sizes, and that's what makes a fruit salad, right? Do hard. Prove to yourself you can, yes.
And it all starts with one small thing. If you're scared to talk to people, the very next time you go to the grocery store, go up to one person, because you're never going to see them again, so it doesn't really matter if you embarrass yourself. Go up to them and say, how are you doing today?
Exactly.
Accept compliments. Even now, this is one thing I battle with. Even now, when someone may say like, oh, you look great. Oh no, my hair's a mess. You always caveat it with a downside. Or like, I love your writing. You're like, well, but I could have done better. Stop. Here's a lesson. The very next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Prioritize you. You need to start telling yourself that you are worth it.
Self-worth.
Because what happens is, if you put everybody else before yourself, you are telling yourself,
I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough.
I don't deserve to be in front.
Yes, I'm not as good as that person. That person's more important than I am.
It's just a balance. Because when also you honor yourself, you show others how to honor themselves, and you show them that enjoying life is okay. And some people just need that reminder. The last one is stop tearing yourself down.
Yeah.
That is very important. Hashtag perfectly imperfect.
Boom.
Love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Because how much do we always say, I don't like this about myself, I don't like that about myself.
But like you said, to take that, like for example, the older I'm getting, because I don't work out regularly, my body is changing, and I'm like, I have big thighs. I don't like that. I say that to myself, and I bring myself down by even not going to the gym. I'm like, it's too late. It's screwed up. I got those Arab jeans, all this ملوخية, hummus, labna, za'atar.
Whatever that sounded awesome.
This is food, baby. So I need to just get myself to the gym, and I put in a book, like meeting a personal trainer. I shared a vulnerable thing I'm going through, because it's okay to feel that way, but then to tell someone like, yo, can you take him to the gym? Work on the za'atar situation.
It's telling yourself, like, perfectly imperfect. Like, owning that part of you is what can then make you unique.
Exactly.
And also I would say is, would you ever say that to a friend?
Exactly.
Would you ever say your thighs are too big?
Exactly. And you know, the more we love ourselves, the more this self-love energy gets contagious between women. For example, the way Alicia Keys embraces herself, or when you see a diverse group of people, but everyone is just rocking their own body. I have like a waist, and because like Beyonce rocks it and Alicia Keys rocks it, it's like they gave me the permission subconsciously to rock my own curves. And it makes a very big difference, black or white, if I'm ashamed of them or if I'm celebrating them and I love them.
Absolutely.
Can you do that? Good girl. Guys, make sure to follow Lisa. She has a show that is on my bucket list to get to.
Women of Impact.
When I'm in LA, I'm hitting you up, girl.
You're hitting me up. You heard that on camera.
Yes. Thank you, Lisa. Shukran for joining us.
Thank you.
Did you say shukran?
Shukran.
Thank you.
Shukran.